this was interesting to me. And, sometimes I love to dissect the why, right? Things happen, but I like to understand and ask the why. We had a announcement of the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame 2026 class, and there's some good names here. We got Elena Deladon, great, really good player. Candace Parker, one of my favorites. One of the GOATs of this game, right? You know why she's the GOAT? Because she married Sheldon Williams, the landlord, and then she divorced him and then realized that she went the other way, and then she just GOAT. You ain't even talking about the basketball part, just that other stuff is great. Mari Stoudemire, good player. Very good player, right? Has a great career. A lot of people say that I look like him. It's funny. But there's another name that's here, and I'd like to ask the why. It's a name that I talk about frequently on the show. Hell, I had a segment a few weeks ago about the same person. You know what it is, Silent Assassin? You know what it is, Hams? Doc Rivers. I need the why. So sometimes you stick around long enough that your numbers start to inflate, and they go ahead and associate that with greatness. I'd like to know why. The man has one championship. I don't remember the last time Doc Rivers did anything spectacular in his coaching career. But I do know that the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame is like a totality of your career. So, yeah, he was a player. He became a coach. But the resume still doesn't say great. So this is what bothers me, is that they just let anybody in now. Just because you've been around long enough. I think he's 5th all-time in wins. I think he's like 4th all-time in playoff victories. That's the only reason, is that you stayed around long enough to be able to accumulate these numbers. But let's go ahead and go look at the totality of your coaching career. It has been a disaster. Not only are you a fraud, but the only championship that you have, you damn near had 4 Hall of Famers on the team. Of course you're going to win. I'm serious. Mm-hmm. Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and you had a young Rajon Rondo that was wise way past his years at that time, to the point where he could be a point guard with those guys.
And one of the best playoff performers all around.
And won a championship. The only one. So again, I ask the why. We are baseball fans, Silence Says. We love baseball. And I remember when Craig Biggio got in, everybody was like, Craig Biggio, all right. Played a long time, had a lot of walks, 3,000 hits. But when you think about Craig Biggio, you're just like, Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was never like, oh man, what a great player he was. Mm-hmm. He wasn't like Brett Boone. Brett Boone was a great second baseman. Not in the Hall of Fame, but every time I remember Brett Boone, great player. Mm-hmm. Rafael Palmeiro, we understand the steroids, but great player. You remember these guys. Craig Biggio, He wasn't even the best player on the Astros. It was Jeff Bagwell. Give me Ken Caminiti. All these guys. Who the hell is him? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like, if you're going to be there long enough, like because obviously the 3,000 hits is kind of the
automatic.
Thing. Yeah, automatic. But like if you're there for 20 years and you get on, like you get hits, if you get singles, like you're going to reach.
You're going to reach a milestone. Yeah. A couple.
Yeah, but that don't mean like you're a good player.
That's what I'm saying. Doc Rivers has been around so long that of course you're going to amass these numbers. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean you're good. That just means that you have been a retread coach for all of these years, and people say, oh, well, Doc Rivers is available. We'll go ahead and get him. You know how many times he's tried to get off of the sinking ship with a life raft, and then he goes to the next boat and sinks that and goes on. He just continues to do it. So that's your legacy to me, is that you have been an NBA survivor your entire career coaching. You haven't done anything impressive. Nothing. There's not one time that I say, yo, Doc Rivers coached the hell out of this team. I was impressed. You've had so much talent and done nothing with it. Nothing. So that, for me, the entire class is great, except him. I just don't understand how we continue as a country to just accept mediocre people and put them in different situations and just elevate them. Doc Rivers is the definition of mid. Everything about him. His speaking style, his coaching style, his motivational style, everything is mid. It's a roll your eyes type of situation when you hear him. Because he doesn't know what he's doing. If you have one of the greatest players of all time in Giannis, and you had Giannis and Dame on the same damn team and couldn't do nothing with them. Yet Adrian Griffin was there and had one of the best records in the league. And your dumbass convinced the front office, hey, Adrian Griffin, I'm hearing some rumblings that the player's not happy. Giannis came to me and he wasn't happy about it. So what are we going to do? Man, we got to fire him. Yeah, we should. We should fire him. We should. That's the right thing to do. Who are we going to hire? Well, I'm here if you want me to. I'll take the team off your head. Opportunist. So if he's going to be great at anything, that's the word that I would use. You're an opportunist. You saw an opportunity to be able to coach the Celtics, and you went there from Orlando. You saw when things were getting bad, and no, I can't get fired. I'm Doc Rivers. I'm not going to get fired. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself traded to the Clippers because I can see that they're going to be good. Oh, you can't blame me for what happened to the Clippers. All these Game 7 losses. Oh, no. I'm going to go to the Philadelphia 76ers. Maybe that'll work. Oh, no, can't blame me for what happened there. Hey, it was Embiid. He's the one that wasn't healthy. I gotta go somewhere else. Mid. So, salute to everybody else that made the Hall of Fame. It's a great class. But there's always one straggler that comes behind. It's like graduation, right? You got people that graduate summa cum laude. You got people that graduate with high grades. And then you have that idiot that has the D. He graduated, becomes a doctor. You don't know that he graduated with a D, did you? No. So anybody is going to remember Doc Rivers Hall of Fame. Nobody's going to care to look at the actual stats and the history as how he got there. A retread mid-coach. Moving on.